I've made chicken parmesan, and tonight I will show you how I make my steak parmesan. I'm Tess, and come join me as I make this delicious steak parmesan meal. This steak parmesan recipe is easy and really good. You will be able to find this recipe, the list of ingredients, and much more in the Show More section below. I will also leave a link to my chicken parmesan video recipe in the iCard above and below. I'm using chopped cube steak for this recipe. You can use top round or sirloin steak and pound or tenderize the meat yourself. You don't want the pieces too thick. I would say about 1/4 inch thick is good. I'm seasoning the steak with a little salt, black pepper, and a little oil. I have my dredging station set up with my flour mixture, beaten eggs, and some fine breadcrumbs. For the seasoned flour, I have some flour, salt, black pepper, and I'm also adding some garlic and onion powder. On the stove, I have some vegetable oil heating in a pan on medium-high heat. I'm just taking the steak, dredging in the seasoned flour, shaking off the excess, dipping in the beaten eggs, and then into the breadcrumbs. I'm making sure that everything is coated well on both sides. I have about 1/4 inch of oil in the bottom of my pan, and it's at 350 degrees. In goes my steak, and cooking on each side for about 3 to 4 minutes. With the steak pieces this thin, it won't take long. I'm cooking my steak in batches and then placing in a baking dish. I have my oven preheating to 375 degrees. Before I assemble the steak parmesan, I'm sautéing some onions and peppers for the top. This will add a little more flavor and texture, and we just love onions and peppers with steak, so why not? For the sauce, you can use your favorite marinara sauce. I'm placing a little sauce on the bottom so the steak parmesan does not stick. Instead of the sauce, you could just spray with a little oil. In goes the steak, putting the onions and peppers on top, and just a little more of the marinara sauce. Not much. Then the good part, the cheese. I'm using, of course, some shredded Parmesan cheese, and then on the top I'm putting some mozzarella cheese. Baking at 375 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes, or until the cheese is slightly golden and bubbly. It's been 20 minutes and the steak parmesan is done. Just look at that. I am so ready to eat. Serving tonight with some herbed buttered parsley pasta. The steak is tender and so full of flavor. I love the crunchy breading, the flavorful onions and peppers, and of course that gooey cheese. Definite comfort food. I hope you give this recipe a try, and please remember to check out my chicken parmesan video recipe. If you like this steak parmesan recipe, please hit the like and subscribe button. Remember to hit the bell next to the subscribe to make sure that you get my future video recipes. You can also find me on Facebook and at my website. Feel free to share this recipe and my channel with your friends and family. And until next time, much love.